OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today we've got some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Fire Emblem Warriors. I never miss an opportunity to talk about this game, but we do have more screens and art, character and story tidbits, magic attack info, and a lot more. So you can check out the screens and the art. That'll be in the link in the description below if you want to see everything. But we do have some more character info for you guys. Let's get into that. So we do have Honoka. She's voiced by Kanori Nazuka in the Japanese version, and she's a Pegasus Knight who uses spears in battle while riding a winged horse. We also have Takumi. He's voiced by Yuki Kaji in the Japanese version, and he is an archer who wields the Fujin Yumi in battle, which is a legendary bow and arrow. If anyone of you played Fire Emblem Fates, he is one of my favorite characters, and that bow is awesome. We also have Camilla, who's voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro in the Japanese version, who wields an axe in battle and rides a dragon. Then we have Leo, who's voiced by Mamoru Miyano in the Japanese version, and he is a Dark Knight who uses a powerful magic dark spell book to basically attack while riding a horse. Now, here's some of the story when it comes to the game. So Ryoma of Hoshido and Xander of Nor are seen engaged in battle, but end up calling a truce in order to cooperate in the game. Korn, Ryoma, and Xander are seen suddenly glowing with a mysterious blue light. This is followed by a mysterious jewel being sucked into the Shield of Flames, and you guys have all seen that main shield. And we have some more information on magic attacks. So just like in regular Fire Emblem games, these are pretty effective against certain types of enemies with low magic defense. Robin and Leo are two characters that use magic to attack. Attack power depends on the magic attack stat. So with this information, we're just learning a little bit more about the new characters that they revealed at Gamescom 2017 when it comes to Takumi and Honoka and Camilla, Leo. They all look great. If you guys have seen the gameplay, you're seeing it right now. They all look great. I'm excited to use all of these different characters because you guys know I love Fire Emblem Fates. Takumi is one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters of all time, and I love his bow. The Yumi is awesome, so it's really cool. But the story, that's getting really interesting. So of course, if you've played Fire Emblem Fates, you know that Ryoma and Xander obviously do not like each other much, and they're in battle. They're in war between the two games there, and of course in the game you play against that. But it'd be interesting to see the truce. I'm intrigued by this whole story as far as the truces being made, why the people are fighting against each other in the first place, what's happening, and the overall arcing story. Now we have a little bit of tidbits here and there, and I don't want to know everything because obviously I want to be surprised when I stream it for you guys. I want to be like, oh wow, this happened. I don't want to know everything about the story, but it's cool to see as far as the truces and what's going to happen. I think that's the most intriguing thing because Hyrule Warriors actually had a better than average story. It wasn't lame. The story was actually pretty good, and they put things together, how all these different Legend of Zelda characters came into this world, and when you cooperate with people and just everything worked in the game, and it was fun. It was a fun romp through different areas of Hyrule, different places, and I think Fire Emblem just has a more natural fit to this style of game when it comes to a story, when it comes to actual gameplay, when it comes to characters. It's just more of a fit. It just works better than Hyrule, than like Zelda. It just does. So I'm really interested in this one, and I think this one's going to be better. Personally, I feel like this is going to be better than Hyrule Warriors, but we still need to wait on that one and see the final build and see everything. But I'm excited, man, because I'm excited to use some of my favorite Fire Emblem characters. So what do you guys think about all of this news here as far as Fire Emblem goes and all the different stuff they're talking about the game, the new gameplay and the characters? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. Splatoon 2, we have a slight update on the newest weapon in the game in addition to some of the other stuff that will be coming. So with the maps, the third additional stage, that's called the Manta Maria. I did talk about that a bit, and it's for Turf Wars, so that's really cool because I love Turf Wars. Plus it's also for ranked battles as well, they'll have it, and that's pretty much being added in at this point, so you should be able to play at some point whenever the rotations start with the new stage, because I haven't ran into it yet, but yeah, you should be able to play. That's going to be coming soon with the Manta Maria. We also have some new information. There'll be a brand new weapon added into it in Splatoon 2, so the 6th additional weapon will be available on August 26th at 7 p.m. PST / 10 p.m. EST. August 19th, and it's called the Sloshing Machine, and it comes with a auto bomb sub weapon and a Stingray special weapon. So pretty cool. Once again, these new updates, this content for Splatoon 2, Nintendo has a long-term plan for the game and it's working extremely well. We recently found out that Splatoon 2 has pretty much crossed 1 million units in Japan so far when it comes to the charts, which is absolutely incredible considering that the Nintendo Switch doesn't have a lot more than 1 million units sold in Japan. So literally almost everyone who has a Switch in Japan has Splatoon 2, which is just absolutely incredible for the install base. In Japan, people were waiting for Splatoon 2. There's still a huge demand for Splatoon 2, and it's going to continue to sell the system for years down the line. Splatoon 2 is one of those games that's pretty much taken Japan by storm. I play a lot online, and I don't run into as many Japanese players as I used to in Splatoon 1, so something's definitely going on to where Nintendo said, okay, well, in order to make sure there's maybe not as much lag or whatever the case is, we're going to put more people, more in a regional type of place. Now, I know that might be different for some, but I just haven't run into as many as before, but apparently there's a ton of Japanese players running out there in Splatoon and causing havoc and doing really well, because a lot of people have told me, like, yeah, I ran into someone, we got destroyed, whether it be ranked or some other type of thing. So this is just awesome. It's great to see Splatoon 2 doing so well, and this is the reason why we're getting the continued support. Kind of ties back into the sales and where I discussed before. The more this game sells, the more support it gets, the better it'll get in the future. The fact that Splatoon 1 did so well made it to where Splatoon 2 is possible, and the fact that Splatoon 2 is doing so much better, selling 7 times faster in Japan and definitely selling faster worldwide, is going to make Splatoon 3 or the next Splatoon even better. So they're going to continue to add features and content, and I'm really looking forward to everything. Not big on the slosher, but I am big on this brand new stage. So I'm looking forward to playing against you guys when it comes to the PE game nights and all that PE arena with Splatoon 2, because we've been having a ton of fun with the game. What do you guys think about these new additions here with the stage and also the slosher weapon? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the last article here. The developers behind Portal Knights have already stated that there will be a Nintendo Switch version of their game. However, they did finally show off the first screenshot of the game running on the Nintendo Switch in portable mode. So here's what they had to say on Twitter. Development of the Nintendo Switch edition of Portal Knights is well underway, and we're super excited right now. Stay tuned for more info. If you go on the Twitter post here, they were responding to a bunch of people who were really excited because this type of game, more than anything, is definitely built for the Nintendo Switch, in my opinion, based on what the game does. Now, it's already available for other systems. It looks great, and it's a very unique hybrid type of game, but I really think Nintendo fans are going to be interested in this game if you don't know about it, and it should be on your radar. So let's go ahead and talk about what Portal Knights is all about. I went to the official page to read a little bit more about this game and why you should be interested in it. So here's what they had to say on the official page about Portal Knights. Leave the familiar world behind and step into the fantastic unknown with Portal Knights, a cooperative 3D sandbox action RPG. That just sounds absolutely delightful, by the way, guys. That is like right in my alley. Level up your character and craft powerful gear to defeat your enemies in real-time tactical combat. Explore dozens of randomly generated islands and restore peace torn apart by the fracture. Craft your adventure, level your hero, defeat the Portal Guardians, become the ultimate Portal Knight. RPG character classes to choose from, and master. Play as a warrior, mage, or ranger, and customize your appearance, abilities, and gear. Unlock powerful talents as you level up. Tactical action combat. Strike your foes and dodge their attacks in fast-paced third-person battles. Outwit each enemy's unique AI and choose from an assortment of weapons and spells to defeat them. Join your friends in a 4-person cooperative multiplayer or 2-player split screen. Work together in the same island to build structures, explore dungeons, and overcome the toughest perils. So that's awesome, and there's actually even more features they talk about. Epic boss battles, random events, travel between randomly generated 3D sandbox worlds, build your home with dozens of materials and fishing, mining, craft. There's just tons of stuff. There's even more. It just keeps going and going and going. So there's a ton of features in this game. There's a lot of different classes. They have the 3 here, the ranger, the warrior, the mage, And this game, like I said, is looking really good. I've talked about it, I think, once before when they officially announced it, but this is the first time that I actually went over to the page, looked more into it, and kind of researched what this was about more, and it's awesome. It looks right up my alley. I was playing Dragon Quest Builders, and Dragon Quest Builders is awesome on the PlayStation 4. I think it's also on the PS Vita and PS3 as far as the first one, but Dragon Quest Builders 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch, and that was really fun as far as Dragon Quest Builders 1, as far as leveling up, getting new weapons, crafting and all that. But Portal Knights seems to be even like a little bit more as far as like the multiplayer and some of the other stuff that you can do in the game, the way that it looks. It just looks awesome. Everything about the game looks so dope. So this game is for sure on my radar. I definitely want to check it out when it launches at some point. Hopefully get a review copy for you guys and stream it. It could be my next game as far as my RPG streams that I do, that maybe after Mass Effect. Maybe after some of the other games that I'm doing, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, I'll also be doing a 100% playthrough of that. So yeah, really, really interesting, especially with these RPGs, guys. And I guess this would be a good time just to talk briefly before I go about the whole RPG streams that I'm doing. Just make sure you tune in, guys, pretty much every single day, Monday through Friday, I know for sure. Then sometimes on the weekends, I'm doing RPG streams, 100% playthroughs. We have Mass Effect Andromeda going on right now, but then we'll also have Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle starting on Tuesday, and that will be a 100% playthrough of that game as well. So I'm looking forward to all these dope RPGs coming to Nintendo Switch so I can play them on stream for you guys, and we can check out what's the best, what's not, what's good, so we can kind of go through the game and have fun together. So it should be a good time. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier and be entered to win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize each opportunity to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.